everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into one of my favorite rabbit holes, PerfectDankZero glitches. Love it or hate it, Zero is a janky mess, but it's our mess, and honestly, the glitches and exploits just add to the charm. So let's go splunking into some of the weirdest, funniest, and most downright game-breaking glitches this game has to offer. So let's start small. Spiderbots in the very first mission, Datacore Demolition. Midway through the level, you blow up Datadyne's big old Trinity platform core, and the Spiderbots go haywire. Normally you see the angry orange ones or sometimes the yellow explosive types, but on very rare occasions, the friendly green Spiderbots show up swarming the halls, which, yeah, is definitely ruining the vibe when the allies show up in the killer robot cutscene. I actually talked to Rod Boyd about this back in 2021, and he explained to me that it's because cutscenes happen in-engine. It's very possible that no one set a value for what type of Spiderbots spawn for the cutscene. After all, it was not really a priority with what they were dealing with at the time. So sometimes you'll see greens, and if you're really lucky, even pitch black-eyed Spiderbots crawling out of the vents, which, no thanks. That's nightmare fuel. Alrighty, now let's move into one of my favorites, a total speedrunning game changer, explosive cover. Not to be confused with rapid cover, which is a whole other rabbit hole that I covered in a previous video. But this one has a legendary discovery story. So picture this, it's March of 2019 and speedrunner SSBMagy is grinding away subway retrieval attempts. You know the drill. Reset, retry, probably on his 15th can of Monster. He lines up with this weak point in the wall at the top of the subway, whips out the rocket launcher, fires, and the rocket just phases straight through the wall. No damage, no wall break, nothing. Hours of attempts wasted. Frustrated, he fires another shot, misses again, and leaves the game running while he gets up for some water, probably muttering something about rare while he's walking to the fridge. But that's where the magic happens. He comes back and Joanna's character is just sliding around as if she learned how to moonwalk. What he stumbled upon was a glitch where explosive splash cover while you're tucked into cover gives Joanna this weird buff. It literally lets outside damage push her model around. SSBMagy tested it, refined it, and boom, the explosive cover glitch was born. Nowadays, speedrunners use it to break levels wide open. All you need is an explosive, a box or object to wedge against a wall, and a pair of MagSecs. Frag yourself for the buff, slide into cover, and then use the MagSec's secondary function to push Joanna through the geometry. And then roll back, and suddenly, you're sailing out of bounds like you've unlocked a developer menu. It's wild to think that what started as a rage quit literally became the foundation of PDZ speedrunning. Okay, this one just cracks me up. If you're dual-wielding Falcons and try to reload while tossing a clip from the other hand, a mysterious third arm comes out and tosses it for you. Surprise extra limb! Honestly, Joanna just might be one of the X-Men, and Rare never told us. Of course, the most infamous PDC glitch is the ragdoll physics. You've probably seen clips, ragdolls getting stuck and then launching to the moon and stretching into horrific spaghetti monsters. The devs switched to a new physics engine late into development, so yeah, instant YouTube gold. Honestly, I think this bug did more for this game's longevity than its entire single-player campaign. Now for the grand finale, a glitch so weird that I thought I hallucinated the first time that I encountered it. So picture this, it's a late February night in 2022. I'm running co-op on Datacore Demolition with SSBMagy. We blow up the core, cutscene triggers, and we're both just jamming the A button like it owes us money. But here's the twist, when the dust clears, instead of dropping us back into the game, it just flashes mission complete. Like, excuse me, we barely started. At first we thought it was a fluke, but nope, we managed to reproduce it. Turns out that if both players have the cam spy deployed and then mash RB at the cutscene trigger and then immediately spam A, the game gets so confused that it skips not only the current cutscene but also the ending cutscene, which means level cleared. It is ridiculously hard to pull off. The timing window is tiny, so unless you and your co-op partner are basically psychic linking your button presses, you'll end up just skipping the normal cutscene like normal. But when it works, it feels like you're cheating at life. Free bragging rights, and you get to tell all your friends that you basically beat PerfectDankZero by mashing buttons like a caffeinated dawdler. So yeah, PerfectDankZero is messy, busted, and absolutely wonderful for it. These are just a handful of some of my favorite glitches, but trust me, there are plenty more still waiting to be found. If you've seen something wild in your playthroughs, drop it in the comments. I love hearing about these. Oh, and don't forget to do all those YouTuber things everyone's always been talking about. And until next time, have a perfectly dark day.
Bye.